Hi, grade ones. So you're looking over right now your online class agreements that were on our website. So hopefully you looked over them with your parents before, but we're looking over them right now today. And I want you to look over them again. So the first one we have is be prepared. So always in the first slide of your lessons, you're going to have a list of anything you might need to bring, or I will hopefully remind you the day before, but sometimes I can forget too, especially with 3 classes going on. So the first one you're looking at is be prepared and make sure you check that first slide before your Google Meet so you know what you have to bring. Like yesterday, we had show and share, so hopefully everyone remembered to bring their show and share. But if you check the slides first, you'll always know what you need. The next one is be respectful. So this is one we've been working on a lot this week. That means listening when somebody is talking and leaving your mic on mute. So that's an important one to remember. And be appropriate. We don't want to be silly or goofing off because that distracts other people. And sometimes being not so appropriate can be a little rude. So we want to make sure we're being appropriate and respectful to our friends. We're not trying to distract the people in our meet because we're there to learn and we only have a half an hour with our whole class together every day. So we want to make sure we're making the best of that time. Be a learner. So when we're there to learn, so we're focusing on the teacher and sometimes we're doing fun things, but sometimes we're there to learn and we need to be focusing. And sometimes that's a bit hard on the computer because I'm not right there with you, but you need to try your best to be sitting still, focusing on what we're talking about and putting up your hand if I ask a question and really trying your best with a growth mindset. The next one's be in control. So again, this one's about sitting still, being calm, because it's really distracting for everyone watching the video if you're like a monkey on the camera and you're like, "Whoo." That's really distracting even for me. So we want to make sure we're in control of our body and sitting really nice and still. And the last one is be patient. We've already seen this week, we've had a lot of problems with technology. Sometimes my mic's not working, sometimes your mics aren't working, sometimes we can't see people. So we have to be patient, and we sometimes have to be extra patient for taking turns, even more than we have to be in a classroom. But it's always good to learn patience. So I want you to pick one of those expectations, and maybe the one that's the hardest for you, and go to the Flipgrid link and act out for our friends and show us what that looks like. See you soon.